Hello everyone, time to another equipment review, and again we're talking about bags, but this time it's not about camera hiking backpacks because this is covered a lot already on this channel. Today I want to talk about how I pack for traveling, so not the carry-on luggage, but what else I bring and how I fit everything into the luggage that I have to check in. And I've acquired a new pack. First of all, let's see what I used before when I was traveling around the world in 2016. I had this huge Fjällräven Kachka. It's a 75-liter bag and it's already in empty state 3 kilograms. So it's a very sturdy pack, it's huge, and I could carry it like 10-20 kilometers, so for very long hikes. But as I learned during all my travels, this is never the case. So the most I have to carry this pack is maybe 1 kilometer. That was really the most I had to carry it from a bus station in Ecuador to our little hosteria back in 2016. Otherwise, it's mostly just getting from the taxi to the hotel. So it's good to have something you can put on your back, and that's why I use this pack. But it's much too heavy and overkill for traveling, obviously. That's why I've been looking around for a simpler solution, more minimalistic, and I found this one here, which is the so-called douche bag Carryall 65. So it's a 65-liter pack, and it's actually 10 liters less than the one I was using. So I wasn't quite sure if I could fit everything in it, although it's called Carryall, so it should carry all, but I was still interested. So today I'm gonna reveal what it really can carry, and also talk about the features, how I like it, what could be improved. And first of all, currently it's fully loaded. So this is really, I packed it as I would for traveling half a year around the world. So I have all my clothes, all my excess camera gear and stuff in it, shoes, you'll see in a second. So this is how full it would be and how huge it is. So it's really wide, also in depth. It's not as high as this one, but it has a more compact form factor, but still it can stuff so much. And what you can see here, that's a very important thing. You actually get straps, although it's just a duffel bag. You have those straps here which you can use to carry it on the shoulder. So you don't have a heavy waist belt or everything like you get from a real hiking bag, but that's not necessary. So those are actually good enough to put this bag on your back and then carry stuff around to the hotel or something like that. And also you have all those handles on this side and on this side. So everything I need. And now let's dig into it, what it actually carries. So I have a very huge opening here, which is very important to access the gear. And the first thing, I use those Eagle Creek pack sacks, and those hold my clothes, so it's better organized. So for example, here I have all my warm gear like gloves, hat, rain jacket, stuff like that. So there's one pack. Then I have another one which has t-shirts, long sleeves, so all the stuff I would also bring into hot weather. So everything here, this is enough for 10 days. So usually when I travel longer, I find a laundry at least once a week, so this will last me. Then here I have my warming jacket, and then also underwear. So that's all clothes so far, and you see there's still a lot in it, which I'll show in a second. So first let's put those aside here, make a little bit more room, because there's still a lot of stuff in this pack. So let me show you now how it looks. So what I have here, I had the clothes loaded on top, but now here I have 2 ICUs from f-stop. So those are the small Pro ICUs I still have lying around, and this is how I organize all my travel gear. So first you have the clothes in those Eagle Creek packs, and now here, this first f-stop pack, this is where I have everything from first aid stuff, sun blocker, insect repellent, my bathroom stuff. So everything's in here, and it's nicely protected, which is good, because I could also have some little glass bottles or stuff So this is one pack, and then I have a second one which carries all my cables, adapters, camera gear, stuff like tools, for example. So this is the heavy thing, and now we have, in addition to that, an umbrella. We have this little blanket which I use to wrap the tripod. So I'm actually filming on the tripod, which is why I didn't put it in the bag, but the tripod also fits in here. So this is really a lot of stuff. And then I have some gaiters. If we now look at this empty compartment, you see there's not too much to it. It's very minimalistic, just a very big empty space. But you have here some net pockets where you could put some smaller stuff. So you have two of those here in this bag. Then you have one on this side, which I also use for, let's see what I actually have in here. So here I have a huge dry sack. And on the other side, there's also such a net pocket. And in it I have another sack, which is a compressible sack, which I use for dirty laundry. So it's my laundry sack. Yeah, and that's all I have in here. And you saw how much I was pulling out. So that's actually a lot. And yeah, let's quickly close that so I can continue with the two other pockets that this pack has. So it's not as many pockets as I usually have on my carry-on stuff, on the camera bags, where you have many little things. That's not required here. I just need a minimalistic pack. And actually this weighs an empty state, I think roughly 2 kilos. So I'm already saving 1 kilogram versus the last solution I was using. So now you have one bag or one compartment here at the top, which is actually where I put my shoes. So it's the zero shoes. Let's see. So for when I take shower stuff or also on the beach, I use those here. It's very minimalistic travel shoes. And then I also have some barefoot shoes from Zach, and also I'll put links to an equipment page which I've set up where you see all my travel gear into the description below. So those are also very minimalistic. That's why I like barefoot shoes, not just because I like walking in them. Also, they're very light, they fold down, very small. So that's what I have in this compartment. And on the other side, you also have a similar compartment, which is a little smaller. And you see here at the top, I actually attached some gatekeepers from f-stop. So I still had those. And that's quite nice with this pack. It has those attachment points where you can put such straps. And that's very important because everything I pulled out so far didn't contain a sleeping bag yet. And I don't need a sleeping bag on every travel, but sometimes I need it. And what I would do, I could strap it here at the top. So it basically is like 10 additional liters, which I put outside of the pack. And yeah, that's quite a nice option. It also has such attachment points all around. So here at the back, which douchebag collection, they have it like you could put this bag onto another one. This is how they designed it. But you could also just put additional straps in here and strap additional stuff while you're carrying this bag around, which I find quite nice. So here in the top compartment, which is a little smaller, I have some stuff like, I have a little rope, never know. I have 2 microfiber towels. I have my sleeping mask, which usually goes into the carry-on, but I still have it here. I have a mosquito net and some hat. And then here's another net pocket where you could put other stuff. So I just have some, what do I have in here actually? Yeah, just some little bags and stuff, so not too much. So this bag, or this compartment, is a little smaller than the one at the bottom. But yeah, there you have it. This is all the stuff I was now pulling out. This is all I bring onto my travels. And now that this pack is empty, yeah, I can now start going through its features. But before that, I'm gonna remove all this stuff here, clean up a bit. Okay, now that all the gears out of the way, let's talk about the things I like about the pack and the things I don't like so much. Also about the features I didn't show. So I showed you all the compartments already, what fits into it. Now, yeah, let's talk about build quality. So the material here on the sides is very thick and seems to be very durable. So this is what I like a lot about this pack. Also here, the bottom, this also seems to be material that will last. The only thing I don't like so much about the material, let me show you. So we have here those corners. This is where both materials are seamed together and where you have this kind of edge on all four sides. And this here feels a little too soft in my opinion. So this would be something, if they do a version 2, which they should enforce with some leather, or also use this material just here, making a patch over this corner, because those corners are usually, if you drop this at the counter at the airport, when it flows around on all those carry bands, there are some sharp corners and stuff, and this is usually where something like this can tear. So that's something which in my opinion could be improved. Will not be a problem for me though, because in addition to this bag, I use a large carry sack. So I always put the bag, the actual bag, also this one, in a large carry sack, which is a thing I'd also encourage you to do, because if something rips, and it did in the past, so I'm currently already through 2 of my carry sacks. So the third one is now already lasting me quite some while, but it's like 20 to 30 bucks if you get a good one. And yeah, if this one tears, not so bad as if your real luggage is tearing apart. So that's something you should do. And yeah, let's talk about those shoulder straps. Those are very soft material. They are not as thick as on a real hiking bag, but yeah, that's not necessary for me. They're actually quite comfortable. So I had this bag now, it's like 16 kilos with everything here. I had it on my back, and it fits very nicely even without a waist belt. The way this here hugs my back and also sits here a little bit on top of the hip on the back actually distributes the weight better than I thought. And also when you pack it like I did with the clothes on the top, which are very soft, this compresses a bit against your back, it's actually very comfortable. So yeah, that's better than I thought. Also here I already pulled this out a bit. Those straps can be pulled inward like I had it before. So on the inside there's a mechanism where you can pull it in, or you can extend those if you want to use this bag like a duffel. That's nice. And also then you would remove this strap here, which I have hooked in here, and put it into, here's a little compartment in the back where you could hide those straps, which I'll not do. I can also use them like this and have a duffel option, and I can strap it on my back. But if you just want to use the duffel option without those, you can hide those. That's quite easy and nice. The zippers, I think, will also last very well. They seem to be some heavy duty zippers, which is good. They're also easygoing, and they have the option to be locked. And that's all around. We have like those carry options on the side, which is good to move the bag around. So well thought out. So it's minimalistic, but the things they put in are, yeah, just as I need them. The only thing which, or the additional thing which I think might also be a weak point is this top compartment and also the other side. This is zipped close, and yeah, if you just give this pack to somebody at the hotel, you might know this, they carry it however they do. Sometimes they will just carry it here, they will carry it here, and I think there will be a lot of tear on those points here, and also on the zippers if this is fully loaded. So I'm not sure if there would have been an option to do it differently. I don't think so, but it's something to be aware of, and it's something I'll look out for. Otherwise, I think this is gonna last. I think the price of this bag currently, it's like something less than 200 euros, roughly. So just look it up. I got this one from Douchebag, so I have to be transparent here. So as I was looking for a new option, quite coincidentally, douchebags reached out and asked me if I wanted to test something. So yeah, I said, perfect, let me test this Carryall and see what it can load. Because I was skeptical, 65 liters versus 75, but actually fits perfectly what I need to bring. So yeah, that's that. There's now other sponsoring involved besides that, also this an honest review as usual. And also I will give you an update if anything tears apart on my upcoming travels. I'm saying it's more like a hope that there will be upcoming travels, but I'll have this bag with me, and yeah, if something rips or something's not working as I now told you or anticipate in this video, I'll tell you. But for now, I think that's a very nice bag, and yeah, a real carry-all wonder, because yeah, looking at this little pile which I have now next to the table, I don't know, somehow it fits in here. Okay, so next video again will be a vlog. I was already shooting it. I was out yesterday taking photos of some wild garlic and a forest, so this will be coming up next. But till then, yeah, see you.